Hello everyone. I'm excited to share something with you. We're starting our vermicomposting journey. I've ordered worms before from another place, but this place I found was cheaper, this Brothers Worm Farm. And I don't have their home yet. I've just got them in this temporary bin here. I have an indoor worm bin coming. It won't get here till a few weeks. I don't know, it took that longer to come. But I was already seeing one. Let's see if I can find one. I've already dumped them in here. Oh, did you see that? They don't like light. So when you uncover them, they will try to go away. There's some right there. It says in the instructions that they can be very lethargic after being in the mail. But these are moving quite nicely. They're digging down already. When I dumped them out, they were kind of like, what do we do? But they're already digging down underneath. So I've done a mixture of coconut coir, and I had some little paper circles, kind of like confetti type, but it was just plain paper. And some cardboard that I cut up, and then there was cardboard that came, shredded with it. Like right. I did cut up some cardboard too. And then just some dirt. Mixed it all up in here. I don't know if I was supposed, oh, there was one. If I was supposed to put all that in there, but we'll see how they like it. So what I did like about this order that was different than another place that I ordered from was this included starter worm chow. And the other worms that I ordered before from another place did not include this. It was just the worms. So I thought that was neat. They were cheaper and they included this. And this will last for 3 feedings. They said to sprinkle a third of the bag on the surface and then another third and then the last third. And once eaten in 1 to 2 days, then I do 1/3 if they eat it in 1 to 2 days. I do the second third and then the final one. So yeah, so far I like what I'm seeing. So I finally got my worm bin in the mail. I got it before Christmas, but I wasn't able to deal with it because it was just a real busy time. And I've just been keeping them in this tote covered with a piece of cardboard. Hopefully they're still happy and alive in there. So I'll put together this hot frog, funny name, worm composter, inside worm composter bin. Show you how it is. Okay, so on opening the box, here's the lid. Gonna be the very top of it. Little instruction booklet. Came with coconut coir to make the bedding. I already have them in bedding, so I don't know if I'll use that. Here's a little screen that will cover the bottom spout. Here's all 4 of the legs. I'll put a link in the description below to this. It's going to be an affiliate link. So anyway, there's some more shredded paper. Well, not more shredded paper, but more bedding stuff. All right, so here's tray 1 or 2. And the reason I got an indoor one was because I've tried to do worms outside before, and I'm just so busy homeschooling and other things that I forgot about them being outside. Out of mind, out of sight, right? Out of sight, out of mind. Here is the bottom. It's a nice quality plastic. So here's all the pieces. It looks very simple to just snap together. The challenging part will be moving these babies into here without disturbing their layers too much. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put the legs on. Alright, so it comes with 2 working trays, the debris screen. The debris screen's going to go right down in here like that. And the working trays, what they call the working trays, go on top. Put this in the turns on and off to open and close it. Can you see that? All right. So it says to put a couple of layers of newspaper down. I'm going to go ahead and do that, because I don't have that on the bottom of my tote. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It says to put wet newspaper in the bottom. So I couldn't find my newspaper, so I just found some just plain paper. Wet. I did warm water so it'd get it wet faster. Put it down in there like that. And then it shows how to make the bedding, soaking the coir in water and then mixing it with the shredded paper. You're mixing the coconut coir in water. But I don't need that because I already have bedding, so. And then after you do that and you spread it all on the bottom of it, of this, and then you put your worms on top of it. Now, it says to put the lid on, or put one of the trays on and then put the lid on. So that's what I'm gonna try to attempt to do, is transfer them over here. So what I'm gonna attempt to do here is I'm gonna try to dig them out without mixing up too much of the dirt. I don't want to mix up the layers they already have going on. Oh, I saw something move. Because when I checked them the last time, they were down close to the bottom. Something's trying to grow in there. I don't know where that came from. So I don't want to hurt any worms either when I'm digging them out. And we'll see how this goes. I might have too much bedding in here to go in the bin. I don't know, we'll see. It feels kind of dry. They're needing some liquid. I'm not going to be able to keep it together too much. Can you see those worms? Oh, they're hiding now, but there's one. There's one. I was scared they were gonna all be dead. Okay, so I'm gonna just work on moving these over in here. Yay, I still have live worms. I've neglected them, kind of. But they had plenty to eat in there. You know, I put that paper in there, and I didn't give them the worm food. Now, the worm food that it came with, I think I might do that since I'm moving them over. I want to make sure they have enough food. And I want them to come to the top. And I had put the food all throughout, you know. I put the paper all throughout. This is some of that coconut coir that I put in there in the beginning. I'm just very happy to see they're still alive. Oh, I didn't quite make it over with that handful. Oh, nice. Hello, wormies. I'm so glad to see you. After moving them, they always get kind of stressed, so I might not feed them today. I'll probably give them a day or so, and then give them the food. I'm just very excited they're still alive, because the last time I tried to do worms, I killed them. I am happy, happy, happy they're still alive. Now I'll be super excited when I get my first tea off of it, and when I get my first bin of, my first tray of the manure, whatever it's called. My brain's not wanting to work. Castings. Yeah, I've got a lot of bedding in here. I probably did wrong by that. I didn't know. Don't give them that much. I think the instructions, somewhere I read, said to only give them 3 inches. And I probably have at least 4. And this was a, you know, pretty good sized tote. Well, it was a smaller tote, but still. There's a lot of dirt. But it kept them alive till I got my worm bin. I guess that's all that matters. Just love it. Every handful, there's worms. And you know, I might go through here and, you know, try to get some of the soil out that doesn't have, you know, try to just sift some of it out. Because it's going to fill it all the way to the top. That may be what I'll have to do. Just get it down to where it's supposed to be. So yeah, I'll work on that and then I'll be back. All right, so we got this emptied out here, and got 2 full bags of wonderful soil, 2-gallon bags that I'll use for wonderful seed starting or potting mix. So got all our babies in here. I got rid of a lot of that dirt, so I feel better about that now. It's not too much dirt in here. So we stressed them out pretty good. So I'm gonna wait a day before feeding them. I'm gonna moisten the dirt in here because it's beautiful, but it needs to be wetter. And then I'm gonna give them a day, and then I'm gonna use this worm feed that came with the worms that I ordered. So I'm just gonna show you. I'll put this top tray on here after I moisten the dirt, and then I'll just put the lid on like that. And that is the indoor worm bin. So that's what it looks like, all put together with just the one tray on it. So just to kind of put my hand for perspective, it's about 7 inches from top to bottom with that first tray on it. And it's about 8 inches or so off the floor. So it'll be another, you know, 3 or 4 inches adding that other tray on top. So it's perfect size to have in the house. I just gotta find a little corner to put it in so little hands won't mess with the little wormies. So I am very excited to have this. I've always wanted a worm bin, and eventually they'll get moved outside when I get more into it and know what I'm doing. But anyway, that's our video for today. Have a good day. Remember to smile.